Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and honored guests. Today, I will tell you why I decided to enter in this contest. And I will tell you why my life is full of color. Have you ever told a joke? Have you tried to make other people laugh? Or perhaps other people laugh at you when you tell a joke and no one ever laughed. You see? This is my point. This is why I didn't want to participate in this contest. For two reasons. One, I didn't want to compete with other people. And two, I was scared that I was going to tell a joke and nobody was going to laugh. But then I thought, isn't that what we do every single day? Isn't that what life is all about? Contesting, competing. Isn't that what I do every single morning when I take my daughter to school? I realized I was driving on the street 75 miles an hour, competing with other parents like me, running through green, yellow, red, and sometimes even flashlights. Used to get our kids up in front of the school at 7:39 when the school closes at 7:40. Then I thought, maybe competition is not too bad. I think I can do this. Now, every time I heard the C word, I said to myself, the C word, how sexy. My life is also full of color. By the way, I am half Mexican and half American. Which means, every time I order a hamburger, I always ask for cilantro, jalapenos, and guacamole on it. The Mexican culture is full of color. Look at the music, the mariachi. Look at art, paintings of Diego Rivera. Look at the chupacabra. Naming one's children is not an exception. My parents named me not chupacabra. Jose Angel Mendez Victoria. Now, if you think my name is long, wait until you hear the name of my friend, Jose Alberto Hipólito Alcántara Pérez. In high school, he was the first in the attendance list, and we have to hear his name 5 times a day, 5 days a week. We were tortured. I don't even remember the name of my favorite friend, not even my favorite teacher, which is even worse. Not even the name of my high school sweetheart. Just look at my wife. But I still remember the name of my friend, Jose Alberto Hipólito Alcántara Pérez. Now, I wouldn't have the right to make fun of my friend without making fun of my middle name. My family and friends in Mexico call me Angel. And I thought, Angel, what a great name. It's a godly spirit that is taking care of every single soul in this world. Wow! Until I came into the United States. And then I learned that the name Angel is also used to name a lady. Damn! I was so devastated. And then when I was at the middle of my struggle, then the voice of my father came to my mind. Son, boys never cry. Boys never gossip. Boys are muy machos. Then I said, how come a macho boy like me is going to be carrying a lady's name? It didn't make sense to me. And I couldn't help it. So I picked up the phone and I called my mom and dad and I said, hey, the name Angel. It's not a real boy's name. How can you do this to me? I don't like it no more. It's ugly. Tell me what happened. A long silence was heard on the other side of the line. And after a while, my mother, with this caring and a smiley voice answers saying, ay, 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 mijito, pobrecito, which means, my poor little son. Your grandfather, she said, wanted us to name you Cosme. And I said, no, Cosme. I bet you my friends would have a good laugh calling me cosmetology. Or maybe beauty queen. I said, no, I am happy with my name the way it is right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I show you today how I decided to enter in this contest when I realized that competition is something that I was doing anyway. Competition is not bad. It's actually good because that will make us better human beings. I also show you how I make fun of myself. If you think your life is not funny, if you think you are not having fun with your life, just take a look at it again and try to find something funny. Now, if you are not happy with your life, with you feeling a lot of trouble by your problems, personal life, or your area governor is giving you a hard time, just laugh about it. Realize the power a smile can have, because you can make a positive impact in our lives, in the lives of the people around us, and in the whole community in the world. Mr. Toastmaster.
I'm going to ask the audience to remain